Hello everyone, welcome back to the Fabrication Shop. Today we're going to be talking about a new series, a rocket we're going to be building called the Green Eggs. This model we recently picked up over at Hobby Lobby for about $14. For those of you who have been around the hobby a while, you may notice that it bears a striking resemblance to a model from long ago called the Scrambler. And in this series, what we're going to do is we're going to make our Green Eggs model look very much like the Scrambler. It won't be exact, but it'll be close enough that most folks will recognize it if they're familiar with it. For those of you who are not familiar with it, we'll take a look at the original Scrambler. The Scrambler first appeared in the 1969 catalog. It set you back $3, and it was the first kit-built egg lofter that Estes ever came out with. It had a 3-engine cluster, so you could fly it on everything from an A8-3 with no payload to a C6-5. The Scrambler also used 2 parachutes in the recovery system, an 18-inch parachute that covered the nose and payload section, and an 18-inch parachute for the body. The payload diameter was BT65, while the main body used the BT60. The original Scrambler had a good run. It lasted from 1969 through 1977. We didn't see another Scrambler until 1983. That was the Scrambler 2. This one used a single depowered engine instead of the cluster. It did maintain the 2 parachute configuration, but this time it used a 12-inch parachute for the payload bay and an 18-inch parachute for the body. This one only ran 2 years, 1983 and 1984, when it was last seen in the Estes catalog. We would not see another Scrambler again until 1992. This one used the smaller 18mm motors, everything from a B42 to a C53. And the C53 was the only engine recommended when you had the egg. This one also did away with the 2 parachute configuration, instead going to a single 18-inch chute. And this one had a 4-year run from 1992, last seen in the 1996 catalog. Now the model we're going to be building is the Green Eggs. But if you look at the original Scrambler, you can see the obvious lineage between the 2 models. This one uses the BT65, and it also uses a single 18-inch parachute. We'll be modifying ours to make it look more like the original Scrambler model. And so let's get started. We'll go ahead now and start unboxing our model here, see what all's inside. First thing we have is a sticker, which we won't be using on this model. We have a small bag of parts. One of the first things we pull out is the shock cord. We'll be replacing that in our model. We have a set of centering rings for the engine mount. This is our launch lug. We have a pre-assembled parachute. Always nice when it comes pre-assembled. We have a hold down strap for the engine hook. We have an engine block that'll go inside the engine mount tube. This is the engine hook. One of the things we really like about this new engine hook design is this little bend on the end makes it significantly easier to get your engines in and out of the model. And then it has the warranty card along with some other information, generalized information. Here is our body tube. This is our engine mount tube. This is our main body tube. One of the things you'll notice about this tube is it has slots cut into the bottom of it. This is where the fins will go through. This is called through-the-wall fin mounting. It makes your fins significantly stronger, less likely to break. This will be the first time we've done through-the-wall fin mounting on the channel here. We have our nose cone. You'll notice we'll be cutting it here. This will be the payload adapter. This will be our nose cone. And then we'll need to get rid of this plastic that's inside our hook here where our recovery system attaches. And then this is our payload bay, kind of a greenish color. We have our fins, which are laser cut, and you can see they're already trying to come out. And last but not least, we have our instruction sheet. Now, we always recommend that you go ahead and look at the instruction sheet before you start building the model, regardless of what model it is. Make sure you understand how it's going to go together, whether you're going to need any additional supplies. Just become aware of how the model is assembled. Here we are on the back side. Again, nothing unusual about this one. It does give you some information on how to put your egg inside the payload bay. One of the things we do recommend with any model that you buy is that you go ahead, if you have a computer and a scanner, go ahead and scan your instruction sheet. Keep a copy of it electronically, especially if you're building a model and then you have to put it away for a while and come back to it. You may lose the instruction sheet, and this way you've got an electronic copy that you can always go back and reference. So this is our Green Eggs model rocket kit. Again, not very complicated. Shouldn't take us too long to get this thing built. So if you enjoy videos like this, we encourage you to hit the like button below, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell. That way you'll be notified when the next episode of Green Eggs is ready to drop. So until next time, wishing you all the best, and take care.